Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Kirsche is the Lost Ark streamer. Jesus Christ. Your favorite Lost Ark fandom streamer. A new data mine reveals Blue Protocol will come in 2 versions. One with bare midriffs and one without. Not the tummies, chat! The tummies! They're too lewd for our Western sensibilities! Fuck off, gamer. Blue Protocol has plans to host network tests this month, which means a select few testers will receive alpha clients to see if everything works in the real world. This also means we're getting our first taste of Blue Protocol in the form of client data mines, and some fans aren't liking what they're seeing. The big issue is how there seem to be 2 different versions. Acumen! Man's trying to keep me tangenting! Animate Acumen, thank you! Thank you for that 10 gift subs, my guy! Thank you! Thank you! Big oo! Big oo! Over on the Blue Protocol subreddit, user Unknown79 posted an image showcasing the differences between female NPC models in the US version and the Japanese version of the game. On the left, you can see the Japanese model has a short skirt and top combo. On the right, the US models are wearing shorts and full tops. You could argue that the data mine content doesn't necessarily reflect the final product, but eagle-eyed Redditors have also spotted these differences, different NPC models used in the Japanese and US trailers for Blue Protocol. And I remember when Lost Ark was coming out, they heavily censored a lot of the outfits, and some of the moderators on the forums were just like, don't worry, the censorship won't be in-game, this is just for the promotional materials to advertise the game. And then when the game came out, well, the censorship was in the game. Look at that. How funny how that works, eh? How can they lie? Fuck, I hate Amazon! Replacing the skirt with shorts is an even more egregious crime.
Is it bad to be attracted to a cartoon fox?
I just don't fucking get it! This is the alpha. Final product won't be like this. Final product ends up being just like that. Yeah, they just have to lie to you because they want to try and patter down the flames of people getting upset about it. They're just like, just trust us, bro. It's just the alpha, bro. Don't worry about it, bro. On full release, it'll be different, bro. It's just the promotional materials, bro. We gotta promote it like this in marketing because Westerners don't like tummies. Westerners don't like thighs. We need to cover up bodies like puritanical people. Why do it, though? They know it'll be a shit show. Because after the game actually releases and people have already given them the money, they don't give a shit. They don't have to give a shit because you've already given them money. The skirts and crop tops will be in the cosmetics. Gotcha. I will never forget when I was partnered with NMass Entertainment before being partnered with Gameforge. And when we got new cosmetic loot boxes from Bluehole. Bluehole made new cosmetic loot boxes that you got by dismantling other cosmetics. So this is some Black Desert shit, right? Try to follow me. You would buy cosmetics, or sometimes cosmetics you could acquire through in-game means. You could dismantle these cosmetics and get things called Maruma tokens. If you got enough Maruma tokens, you could buy an RNG box that gave you a chance of getting a whole new outfit. Inside these Maruma boxes, there were outfits that could not be gotten through any other means. You couldn't grind for them in-game, and you could not buy them in the cash shop. When these Maruma boxes came over, Gameforge looked at them and said, yup, new box. Here you go. Nothing was changed. NMass got these boxes and said, there's unique cosmetics inside these boxes that are unable to be obtained anywhere else. Some of the people on player council are people, average people just like me, who are either streamers or people who played the game, who are supposed to advocate for the community. I get player council. They were people who advocated for removing these unique cosmetics so that they could be put in the cash shop before you could get them through in-game means. And NMass was like, yeah, we should do that. And so they removed the unique cosmetics so that they could later put them in the cash shop first to try and get money for them before allowing people to get them through the in-game RNG boxes. And I'm just like, holy shit. This is whenever you play a game that has a group of streamers or people in the game playing it that are supposed to advocate for you, the community, take that with a grain of salt, because most of them are not doing it. MMO insider trading. There was a guy whose entire, like, shtick was MMO insider trading. Like, he owned the market. If he wanted to fuck up something on the market, he could do it. If he wanted to clear out an entire market and create, like, what's that shit called? It's like false scarcity or some shit. He'd be able to do that. So when he would give advice in player council, he would usually do it so that he could keep making more money. Artificial scarcity, thank you! There's the same people that did that with 14. Instead of letting the rewards from previous events, they moved everything to the cash shop. Yep. I remember watching that whole saga unfold. One of the things I really liked about 14 was that if I missed an event, the next time that event rolled around, I'd be able to get last year's events through the event NPC using Gil. But then people in the community were like, please, Square Enix, we want to give you more money. Please give us a cash shop. And you know what? I would have even have been fine if 14 wanted a cash shop to put, like, unique stuff in it that hadn't come out yet. But they removed the event NPC that you could buy event items with, in-game Gil, and put those event items in the cash shop. And people's defense of this, whenever I rant about it, is, well, those event items from previous events are way cheaper than the actual cosmetics. Like, you can buy the event items for $5 and it's like 15 to 20 for new outfits. I don't fucking care if it's only $5. They were literally free! What do you mean? That's how they get you. Oh my god, it's just a momentary thing while we work on 15. It's like, the community literally asked to be cucked. Of course it's not a momentary thing. You fucking hate that shit too? Missing events makes you actively not want to go back to the game? Yeah, same. Yeah, same. They make nice cosmetics for the cash shop, but you agree they should keep the previous events cosmetics to an in-game shop? I don't know how they were able to do that. And everyone in the community just lapped it the fuck up. Like, there was never any major pushback on Square Enix removing those event cosmetics. And it's just like, fucking how? Fucking how? Loading Asmongold store mount rant 27. Honestly, Jesus Christ. Square Enix is pulling the Findom route. Thanks for screwing us over, community. They had hairstyle people who were begging to get brought back and was like, they'll pay money for it, but they haven't done it yet. Had that an Eve, Council of Stellar Management? Council of Stellar Management just sounds like it would be bad. They were player voted, but obviously dominated by the large PvP blocks. Yeah, like when I wanted to be on player council, I wanted to do it to actually advocate for the community. I loved Terra, and I hated seeing how much of a disconnect had happened between the publisher and the people playing the game. And there's a lot of things that you can't blame the publisher for because Bluehole was just shit in and of itself. But I wanted to do what I could. And after seeing how things were run at NMAS, it was like a lost cause. An absolute fucking lost cause. Not only did they treat the community like shit, but if you were on player council and you weren't sucking their dick, they were treating you like shit as well. And I am so fucking grateful for the years I spent partnered with Gameforge after that. It was an amazing experience. Gameforge love. It's not an MMO if there aren't whales willing to shit out cash. Square Findoming people. No! Yoshi P in 14 has too much goodwill. Yoshi P should be a politician. You think he's scummy, eh? I don't know enough about him to, like, know if he's doing some shady shit. FOMO just doesn't make sense in video games. It's a series of 1 and 0s. Just copy-paste them indefinitely until the storage runs out of space. FOMO is basically how most gachas thrive. Like, the only gachas that don't thrive on FOMO are, like, Azure Lane, basically. Like, there's some other ones who are very free-to-play friendly, like Counterside. But Counterside still tries to capitalize on FOMO with how often they have the unique banners and the special black units. But Azure Lane is like, you literally never have to spend money on anything. Was it HoloLive ships? Yeah, Azure Lane had a HoloLive collab. I really wanted another HoloLive collab, but after all of the Coco stuff, it was probably not gonna happen. Help! He's got some crying on command skills. What the hell? Some issues you have with Square Enix is that the raids are more focused on being bombastic than having real meat to them, and the class bias. Class bias has always been there, unfortunately. You really hate FOMO when you pay a sub? Yeah, if I'm paying a subscription fee to play, I really don't want a cash shop. And I hate that now the standard is not only, like, you don't have to pay a subscription fee, but the things they offer for subscription fee are so, like, vital to playing the game, you basically have to pay a subscription fee, right? Like, if you're free to play, you're not going to come anywhere close to somebody who's paying that fee. Girls Frontline's also free to play friendly. I've heard people say that. I've never played Girls Frontline, so I can't really speak on it from personal experience. Just don't have FOMO. You probably won't even remember in a few months. Not everyone has coconut brain, Vash. Not everyone can tap into that inner power of forgetting everything that ever happened. When did they do the cash shop thing in 14? Oh my god, many years ago? Was it 2014? 2015? It was the same year? It was the year after they had the first Little Ladies Day event. Because I remember I missed Little Ladies Day and I was excited for it coming back, and then the cash shop happened, and the only way to get the Little Ladies Day stuff was to buy it from the cash shop. I'm still paying in time itself. Yeah. Yeah. Girls Frontline is the game you try for gun girls, and you stick around for the old men in politics. Watching MMOs make that transition was sad. You enjoyed subbing, and there not being any microtransaction stuff at all. One of the things I loved about Old Ion was they had, like, really special, unique cosmetics that you could get in-game, and some of them could only be got through rifting. So you had to, like, go into PvP areas and potentially have to PvP in order to get some of the cosmetics in the game, which I thought was a really nice way to actually do something with PvP. That leak right there is what killed any lingering interest in Blue Protocol. Yeah, it's like, I don't really give too much of a shit about, like, tummies, or, like, I'm not a tummy, wow, kind of person, but I hate censorship. I don't fucking give a shit what kind of censorship it is. Stop it, get some help. It's an Amazon game, so not surprising there's censorship in it. I fucking hate Amazon. Well, Tim, it all started with the Great Cocoa Chinese War. What are we screaming about? Censorship hate! But yeah, I'm not really happy about the state of Blue Protocol right now. Honestly, a little depressing. I hate censorship, and I know if something this tiny was censored, they're gonna do more. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I know Reddit is gonna be full of those fucking neckbeards. I know Reddit's gonna be full of the fucking neckbeards who were like, everyone who's upset about this censorship is just a coomer. They just have coom brain and they can't handle playing a video game without being able to sexualize the women in it. Fuck you! Fuck you! As an aggressively heterosexual woman that doesn't want to fuck other women, stop censoring my female video game characters! Stop it! Did I see some psycho that has a hard-on for one of the Niji twinks? Docs to the newly killed Niji talent. We're looping! We're looping in real time! They really like to cope, huh? Yeah. It's fucking nuts to me that they're just like, anyone upset about the censoring of outfits in video games is just a coomer. It's like, what the fuck do you mean? Not only does the outfit, like, shouldn't be censored in the first place, but it just looks bad. It just looks fucking bad. And honestly, this bottom model, this looks like a boy model, right? This doesn't look like a female, this looks like a boy model. It could be a female because they're flat-chested, but it looks like male to me, right? And it looks like a male in a skirt. I would prefer the outfit on the right because it's more masculine if this is a boy model. But I don't want them to change the original because that's what it was meant to be. You like looking at pretty shit. Imagine enjoying looking at pretty shit. Like, even in Forspoken, they did the fucking modeling lady dirty. Like, she looks pretty in real life, and the in-game model looks scuffed as fuck. You don't like boy tummy? Not if I can't lick it, and it's not a man. I'm not a Shotokan. The perfect woman is a man, at least according to Twitter. Who the fuck wants weird shorts on their anime women? Skirts and dresses are pretty and everyone likes them? Yeah. And then when you spacebar to communicate with other MMO players, you get panty shots. It's just perfect. She wants to lick man tummy? One day. One day, I will use the happy trail as a divider line, and I will place different types of sushi on my man's stomach, and I will eat them. The cum gutters. They'll be filled with soy sauce for this experiment. If they want to censor that much, they should add Middle East toggle that turns all female outfits. We're just running around like ghosts and ninjas in my MMOs, dude. Reminds you of Alloy. Her model was rather pretty, but the game model looks like a potato. Is that the video game where like the female character looks like Nikocado Avocado? Is that one? Kirsche's trying to steal your tummy cummies. Don't fall for the trap! What the fuck? If they look cool, it would be fine, but we need options, not censoring. Exactly. Like, if they want to have, like, a toggle for people who don't want to see, like, tummies and thighs, sure, have at it, whatever. But, like, leave the original shit in the game. It's Horizon Zero Dawn, where every human looks like they're covered in grease. Taking it from the Black Desert character creator. You have to turn that shine shit down to, like, 1. You just look like you're covered in cooking oil. Chopsticks tangled in the treasure trail. I don't think it's that long. I don't think the hair's that long, my guy. What else do I have open here that I wanted to